Assalamu alaikum, hello and namaste. Welcome to another inspiring episode number 67 of the Limelight. Where today on the Limelight we have an inspirational personality. She is a motivational speaker, an author, a coach, and CEO of Smiletastic. Please welcome our guest Ruqya Khan. Hello Ruqya, how are you doing today?
Hi there, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really great, and it is really awesome to have you in our podcast.
Thank you for asking. I've been watching your work, doing great stuff, so all the best to you.
Thank you so much. So, Rukia, before we go into the work you do, and you're also the CEO of Smiletastic, and before we talk about that, I would like you to tell our listeners about your personal life.
About my personal life, I am a mom of two. My children are in university, and I have been a writer for the last 20 years. And I'm okay. So now I think I'm kind of a wheelie professional because I'm a master practitioner of Neuro Linguistic programming. I'm an International Coach Federation certified life coach. And yes, I've had training workshops for corporates, individuals, and for people just interested in doing better with what they have.
Yes, of course, and I have experienced that one session which we took last week, and it was really an eye opener for me. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. I just felt it was important that you experience what I am offering people in terms of one-to-one coaching. Then
Yes,
it's better, a better connection.
yes, exactly. So now I want to ask, what really inspired you to be a motivational coach or a speaker and get into this counseling?
Okay. So, how I say it is my affair with words started when I was really small. I used to write down poetry, and I was the only child. I used to write poetry, I used to read books, and that's how I've always loved being in this world of words. So, got married quite young, had
Mm-hmm.
my children early, and it was just a very interesting afternoon where I decided there must be more to life than diapers and dishes. I wanted to do more what I had in terms of skill set. I was a graduate of sciences, but I thought, what else is possible? That's why I found out about the Dubai Ladies Writing Group and I got writing.
Mm-hmm.
And through writing, I got to meet these amazing people who were doing fantastic work, coaches, people who are starting companies, creating breakthroughs for people. And then when I explored further, I found out about NLP, which is neuro linguistic programming. And that got me curious. And I said, hey, I'd like to be someone like that. I'd like to be able to have that kind of conversations and have that hold over language. So I got into neurolinguistic programming, and from there on into now International Coach Federation, which helps me to be a better coach and assist people in a more powerful way. So long answer to your very nice question is I got into coaching because I realized there is a power that words have. And you can make a person think in so many ways just by asking them the right questions. So yeah, that's why I got into coaching and counseling.
That was really inspiring. If we get out of our comfort zone and start communicating and exploring, I think we get to know our own qualities, which are, and as you said, the things which you can get out of people through words. I have experienced that, and yes, for sure it is.
Yes. You're doing a podcast, you ask people the right questions. And it's only through asking the right questions are you going to make sure that you have an amazing show, which you do.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, when you started, did you face any challenges like regarding how you balance the home life and your work?
Great question. When I started, my son was 8 months old and
Mm-hmm.
my daughter had just started school. So I'm taking you all the way back 20 years. It was interesting because I used to initially do a lot of my work from home over the phone over email because I wanted to do something for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That was priority. So I made sure I was able to feed my need to satisfy my tasks, my talent, be honest to it.
Right.
And then as I grew up, I took on larger responsibilities. I started working with organizations, of course. But at each and every point, I always kept family as priority. I made sure that the children weren't neglected. I made sure the house wasn't neglected, because once you have balance over there, and once you learn to respect your time, your family begins to respect it too. So now, over the years, I've been blessed to have the support of my children, my husband. They completely understand what I'm doing, and they're all with me. So that's very powerful.
Yes, indeed. I mean, the main support comes from family, and and if they help, and that's when we can also help them.
True. And ourselves.
Yeah. So now I have a section called a rapid fire round where I'll be asking you three random questions and you can answer in one word or a sentence, okay?
Sure.
Okay. My first question is if you were given one superpower, which superpower that would it be?
To listen.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, my second question, which is your favorite book?
I like Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Okay, wow, that's a great book.
Yes.
Now, my third question is which is your one signature dish that everybody likes?
Ooh, I make brownies.
Wow, yum yum.
I'm yes, exactly. I make brownies. I make brownies with cooking chocolate and lots of love.
Oh, wow. I would surely like to try that someday.
You should.
Okay, that was the end of the rapid fire round, and you did great. Amazing answers.
Thank you.
And hereby we come to the last section of our show where we ask your advice for our listeners.
So, my advice to your listeners would be, and because a lot of people know me as the smile strategist, I'm going to share with your listeners the
Mhm.
smile.
Sure.
Because what I say is, when life puts you in a difficult situation, use gratitude and acceptance to move forward in life, which also comes down to the word Alhamdulillah, where
Yeah.
you are grateful for what life has given to you, whether it is good, whether it is bad, and you are also in acceptance of the will of Allah or the will of the universe or whatever, whoever you believe in.
Right.
So, gratitude, I don't need to explain to anybody, because since we're little, we're taught to say thank you, we're taught to be kind, we're taught to be mindful. But I say acceptance comes when you smile. So, and there's more to the smile than what's on your face. Of course, if you just smile, also, you're short circuiting your mind into believing that something is good going on in your life. So, when you're in a challenge, I invite you to silence your mind,
Right.
manage your attention, identify the intention, let things go, and energize the possibilities. So, together, these five are the smile strategy. So use it and see what changes come about.
Wow, those were amazing. Everybody should know about the techniques which you have shared with me, and they should go ahead and look at your page and the commitment you have done for 700 plus days where you come online every day and share a thought with people. That is really amazing.
Thank you. Today will be day 746, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. I really love that when you come every day online. I too want to do that, but I don't know. I don't have the guts to come online and be live. But someday I will try for sure.
Yes, you should. You should.
Yeah.
I think we should realize is, by holding back, are we doing justice to what has been given to us in terms of skill? If somewhere we feel we're not, then I think that should be motivation enough for you to start pushing forward. What you're doing is great work anyway.
Thank you. Thank you so
So
much.
one level up always.
Yeah, sure. And Ruqya, I thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule. I know you're busy whole week, take possibility calls and you do webinars, and still you had time to do this interview. I thank you so much.
I am on. Thank you for having me on board, and thank you for thinking of me and appreciating what I do. I'd like to have your listeners come on board as part of my circle of genius on RK Writes, which is my Facebook page, and I'm happy to serve them with a possibilities call or anything at all that they require. Because, like I said, I do training workshops based on the SMILE strategy, and happy to help in any way. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Okay, listeners, if you like this interview, please click on the like button of the Limelight page. And also, I will be sharing Ruqya's page, which is RK Writes, and you can look into her page and on the awesome work she does. Thank you for listening and have an awesome day ahead. Bye bye. I love this.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.